everybody, this is Mateo, and I always wondered why people didn't go from Fuchsia to Cinnabar, and they always went from Palette to Cinnabar. Well, we are going to find out. Because, here we go, we're going from Fuchsia to Cinnabar, and we'll just see why people don't go that way. But yeah, we're going to spend the first couple minutes of this video doing just that. It's a lot of Pokemon battles, so yeah, a lot of water types. It's like the game threw away its bird trainers and have now brought in water trainers. So hooray for that. They've been downgraded practically. And yet they're all still weak against electricity. So Pikachu is going to get quite a bit of screen time for once, provided that his low defenses don't get him beaten. But these guys are only barely level 30, so we should be fine. And maybe even the new party member will get some screen time. If not, then we'll show him off in the next part, or the part after that, one of the two. Whenever we go to the gym, finally. Either way, oh my god, it's another Pikachu! Okay, I had like... wait a minute, dogs and bird... I'm going to assume he meant hot dogs. Because otherwise... Freshly cooked Growlithe. In case you didn't notice it, we are currently surfing on our new party member. And if you didn't catch it then rewind about 20 seconds and then you'll know, and then the truth will be out. No, unnecessary critical, hooray. But yeah, we don't really need to get very far. Well, we don't really need all too much in the levels department. I mean, the last gym leader was quite a jump up level-wise, and yay for sea encounter. It's always going to be a tentacle, so yeah. Maybe sometimes a tentacle, although that might be when fishing with the super rod, I forget. But most of the time it's going to be a really weak tentacle, so don't even bother. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, we don't really need much in terms of levels. I mean, levels are always good. It's good to be as powerful as you can be. I always just say in an RPG, just fight every single fight that you get into, unless things are looking really bad. Which, things have never really looked bad for me at all in the past, until I played Mother. Which I've been playing a lot recently. In fact, I just finally put the game down in order to record this episode. My god, that game is so much fun. But yeah, there are a lot of close calls for me in that game, and a lot of actual deaths. So yeah, for that. The only thing about Mother is that it's kind of annoying because sometimes the town does not have a working hospital in which you can revive your party member. So you have to go to an entirely different town just to revive somebody. Oh, great. 4 more trainers. Let's go fight them all. And give Pikachu all the screen time he wants. / can handle, because he might get it. Although he is 18 levels higher. 18, 15-ish levels higher. So, yay for that. And now he's 19 levels higher. Yeah! Pikachu! But, yeah. Other than Mother, I really haven't been doing a whole lot. I had my back to school day yesterday, had my picture taken, which was absolutely horrible. I hate having my picture taken. The flash bugs me a lot. And I got all my books, I got my schedule, and I learned that my schedule shares like absolutely nothing in common with all of my friends. So, yay for that. Like, seriously, I don't know. Nobody has... almost nobody. There are a few, but not much whatsoever. So, I'm hoping for a schedule rewrite again this year. I got one last year. They put study hall at the very end because I have to leave school somewhat early. Because I'm actually supposed to go to the other school. But because of IB, which if you don't know what that is, it's like this apparently really advanced thing. I don't really exactly understand why it's only at the other school, but because of that I go to that school. But because I have to leave the school early, they changed up my schedule a bit last year in order to put study hall last, so I wouldn't miss anything important. So I currently have study hall first period, so I really don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I mean, like, just kind of super procrastinate and hope I have enough time during study hall when I'm half dead asleep already in order to work on it. I don't think so. I don't really think I'll be able to do that. So it's just my schedule is looking pretty bad basically. So yeah, but you know, if I do keep study hall in first period and I don't have anything to do, I could work a lot on this little project I have. I've been working on a game a bit. I haven't really made very much headway in it though, but I've been at least working on it. So hooray for that, I'll have time to work on that, or something to force me to do. I could also use that time to read, but I'm kind of running out of books to read, so I might reread Harry Potter. But I don't have the 5th, I never got the 5th and 6th book for whatever reason. I got the first 4 in a, like a box set, and then I got the 7th one for when I went to Italy as a trip, so I could read it during the trip. But I don't have the 5th and 6th, so I don't know whether I'm going to go out and buy those two, or I'm just going to get them at the library or what. I have read them, I got them at the library before, but I was too worried that I might lose the book when going to Italy, so I just bought it so it wouldn't be as bad, and like people who had it on hold, because it was still fairly new when I got it, and was going to Italy, so I didn't want to risk losing it and make somebody need to wait even longer to be able to read it themselves. And yay for shifting position and chair. We spent like half the video doing this and I've just been talking about nothing. So I haven't even really been paying attention, but I can assure you that there have been a whole lot of blue Pokemon. And by that I mean a whole lot of water Pokemon that all happen to be blue, because they are water Pokemon. And I'm guessing that Pikachu's gotten beat up quite a bit because we now have Hitmonlee. Either that, or I feel like he's strong enough, or he's just done enough stuff. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention, but we should be nearing another trainer. Yay! They're all talking about Seafoam. And that's a little bonus dungeon that you don't necessarily have to do. Seadra is still incredibly cool looking, although kind of weak. In my opinion, like, I still don't think that it learns all that great of moves. I don't think it learns Surf. I think the best no. It's a lot better as a Kingdra, because then it really doesn't have a weakness other than Dragon, and you don't face very many Dragon-type Pokemon, at least in the first game, or at least in Crystal. Except for that one gym, but oh well. So yeah, this is the reason why people don't go to Cinnabar from Fuchsia. And I was going to catch the 6th member of the team, however, I didn't buy Ultra Balls, as you could tell by that little note right there, so that's what that little jump cut was. It was me attempting to catch some more Pokemon in Seafoam, only to realize that I did not buy Ultra Balls. So we'll come here somewhat later. I don't know whether we'll go before or after the gym. Oh yeah, Pikachu did get quite beat up. How? How did Pikachu get beat up? I mean, it's water-type Pokemon. But oh well, here we are back in Pallet Town. It's been a forever, and by forever I mean like 25 parts. But here we are again, talking to Mom really quickly. She'll heal your Pokemon, and she's like the Pokemon center of the town. We could pay a visit to Oak, but he'll just rate your Pokedex, and right now I only have about 70 or 60 to 70 Pokemon. Nothing new in that grass over there. in Crystal you could catch Mr. Mimes in that, but not in this game. You only get the single Mr. Mime from the trade. And yay, even more water trainers. And although Pikachu could do the battling, I forgot to switch him back in the front. And we're just going to keep Hitmonlee out here because he's doing fine. Did the Goldeen just give him 666 experience points? Out of all the Pokemon, it just had to be Goldeen, which evolves into Seaking, which, as you know... F yeah, Seaking! Speaking of Seaking, there's another one. And this guy likes his Seaking, and then he has a single Goldeen that is yet to evolve, yet it's at the same level. Why do I find that amusing? I have a horrible sense of humor. And he got a big haul. It better not be 6 Magikarp. Ah, why must every single game have one of these guys? Except maybe Black and White, although they might be in the right side of the map that I haven't seen yet because I really didn't care enough. But still, why must every single game have a trainer with 6 Magikarp? They're easy, yeah, but they don't give a lot of experience, and they just aren't worth the trouble whatsoever. When they're a Gyarados, they give a crap ton of experience. But they're also kind of difficult to beat, unless you have an electric type. But still, it's just odd. At least we got that done with. And once again, surfing on that new Pokemon of ours. Have yet to actually use it, but he will definitely be used in the gym. Because it's Fire type. Spoiler. This is a 15-year-old game. There's no such thing as spoilers anymore, and it's been remade practically twice. I mean, Fire Red and Leaf Green. No, 3 times. Fire Red, Leaf Green, technically Crystal, and technically Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Well, technically Crystal, Gold, and Silver, but you know what I meant. Kanto's practically been remade 3 times. There is no such thing as spoilers for this game. Oh, what the... Why is there a cue ball in... Okay, that's a little humorous, but he has water Pokemon anyways. So, that's just... Let's put in a random trainer guy, just to make us slightly laugh. And then he has water Pokemon anyways. He doesn't follow the cue ball rule of having fighting type Pokemon. But if you didn't see what my new party member was that entire time, here he is! Slowbro. Like I said, he's a very good Pokemon. Lots of HP, lots of defense, pretty good special, pretty good attack. The only thing that he's lacking is speed. But why do you... When he's like 15 levels higher with the Pokemon, he's usually almost as fast anyways. And if not, then he can take the hit. And even if he's like the same level, he can most likely take the hit unless it's super effective. So, Slowbro is an awesome Pokemon. And not only is it only water type, but it also carries the psychic subtype. So he's very versatile. And he can also learn Strength, which is a pretty good normal type move for everything else that he can't hit. So he's an amazing Pokemon in my opinion that I, for whatever reason, never used. Although the reason probably is because I had Fire Red and you can't catch Slowpoke in Fire Red. Instead you get, I think you get Horsey instead, or Krabby, one of the two. But yeah, I've never used a Slowpoke before. And I am now calling myself incredibly stupid for not doing so. All of these Pokemon are Pokemon that I've never used before, except I think I might have... I used Flareon once for a very short time. I used Dugtrio, or rather Diglett, for the 3rd gym, and that was it. But I mean, I never used them for the entire game. And that was basically another part of this project, was to use Pokemon that I never used before, because if I'm going to catch them all, why not have some variety in my team? At least for me, I don't know. You guys have probably used these Pokemon before, but I haven't, so this is a very fun experiment. Could we please make it to Cinnabar in this part? Are we going to have a running gag of me just saying that something smells very, very, very fishy? Because we already had something smells fishy as like part 21 or so. And then we had something smells very fishy, which was the last part. And just so much fish. For whatever reason, there just has to be a water route in the Pokemon games, although Pokemon White really didn't have one now that I think of it. HMs weren't really used all that much at all in that game. Just for like 2 or 3 different spots and that was it. I did not want... How do you dig in water? Well, we're putting Pikachu up front yet again, although that's pretty much it. We just gotta get... There we go, we're on land. And now everything's red. There's the Pokemon Mansion, we'll go there later. But we're just going to basically stop off at the Pokemon Center, and that'll be it for this part. In the next one, we will explore this tiny island. So, that's pretty much it. Just a whole lot of water. I hope you weren't watching this on a full bladder. And if you were, I'm sorry. And I will see you next time, unless you hate me for making you need to go to the bathroom. Bye.